So what about the high school's future?
We have to discuss that a lot more. I like a phased plan was presented because it's being proactive. What's going to come up in what repairs are going to be needed in the future, and that's what we need to know because that helps us budget. That helps us plan for capital money that would be needed for it. And one more immediate need, though, in the high school is the pool. That will come up sooner rather than later. We don't want any interruption in service. So we do have to start at least planning for that.
So why should people vote for you?
First of all, I do appreciate everybody's support. I've done some door knocking and had some great conversations, and I was mistaken for a city council person once, but that's okay. That was a good conversation too, because what came out of that is, you have to. Do you guys do things with the city? And I say we do. We could do more, but we are making an effort to coordinate things. But for me, I think my experience will be needed as we move forward. The understanding, nobody will ever have, except not too many people have a full understanding of school finance. But I have a pretty good grasp of it, and I also have a pretty good grasp of when an administration comes and makes recommendations about where we should put funding, I know what to ask, and I know that with student achievement, for example, we have a better understanding than we did before of the common language of student achievement and where it is worth putting money into. Now, granted, the administration is the experts, but we really still do have to have knowledge. And with limited money, you want to put it where it makes the most difference to student achievement. And my experience with that allows me to ask good questions. And financially, we've made some tough decisions to put the district in good financial shape, of course, with a huge amount of help from our CFO. But we really have committed. We're in good shape, very good bond rating, and for capital funding, and for general funding, we have good reserves, and we have our unspent balance is in the range that within the range that our policy has set, and so we're in good shape there. And I think in the next 4 years, if they're building, we expect there to be improvements on the schools. There's always financial challenges. But I believe we have kind of push toward, and I see the steps, and it's really exciting, toward prioritized spending. We see the principals and the teachers and the administrators together with board members and community members take apart the line and which ones are working together. Well, these and tell which items are going to benefit the kids more than the other ones. And so prioritized spending. There used to be a lot of overspending. There was some when I was on the board too. And I'll take responsibility because I was on the board, but we have kind of reversed that and gone into that prioritized spending. And I give credit to mostly to Dr. Taylor and Karen Shimp for really helping us learn about that. So, and I think it's going to be good in the future. So,
is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be interviewed and for the opportunities when we've had columns, and thank you for the support I have gotten. And I encourage people to, if sometimes misinformation is out there, it's just how it goes, and there are people that use some fear tactics, and I don't know that I think what I would encourage community members to do, because I know that everybody in the community cares about our kids. I have no doubt of that. People have different paths on how to achieve what's best for kids. But I just would encourage people, if you're in doubt about something, before you vote, ask, because there's 7 board members and many administrators, and that would be very happy to answer your questions. And again, thank you. This is a great community to volunteer in.
Okay, thanks.